guys, so today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me, kind of like my full face of makeup, what I do. It's not like my everyday makeup because I do have lashes on and, you know, stuff I don't have on every single day, but it's kind of like my going out look. So if you guys are wondering how I got this look, then please keep watching. So first, I'm going to be starting off with my brows. What I like to do first is prime my eyebrows with the Bravo Conditioning Primer from Benefit. I just take one click and I just like to, you know, brush it through my brows. I like to go up and down, and like side to side, brush them up. Get it all of the product distributed through my brows, what I have left. This it helps my brows grow, basically. And I like to think that it's working because my brows are definitely longer and thicker than they used to be because I overpluck them all the time. So I haven't been really plucking them as much as I used to. So next I'm going to be doing my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. And I'm going to be taking that on a Anastasia brow brush in the number 12. My dog is freaking out in the background. Like, I don't even know why. Sorry if I keep like looking over on that way. My monitor is right there and I tried to film a video without it and it was a disaster. Like, I just saw so many things wrong with it because I just didn't have the monitor, so now I can see what I'm doing and see like the focus and the angle. So sorry if I keep looking over that way. I'm going to be carving out my brows with the NYX Wonder Pencil. Looks like that. I think it's so easy to carve out your brows with this because you're just using this. You don't need a brush or concealer or anything. You just literally carve them out just like that. And it kind of gives you like a highlight if you want to, instead of swiping it away like I'm going to do, if you want to just pat it away, it gives you like a little subtle brow bone highlight. And here's my little trick I do. I take a Q-tip and I just wipe it away and it works wonders. Oh my god, I love it so much. Like, it's just the easiest thing ever. The next thing I'm going to do is set it all with clear brow gel, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Just brush right through that. And done. We're going to move on to the face. I'm going to be using the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Instant Complexion Refresh. I like the smell of this. I like everything about this. I love it so much. And it's like literally lavender. It's so pretty. Just put that everywhere. Then I'm going to be taking the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer and putting that in the spots where I have bigger pores and I want to fill them and kind of get rid of them. So I'm just going to be taking a small amount and dabbing it on the places where my pores are the biggest. I like to dab that in to make sure I fill them and not just like rubbing it around and making it go everywhere. I never have this much fun putting on primer. So I've been really okay with my skin lately, so I'm not really looking into something so full coverage and super duper matte, which is what I tend to go for since I have more oily skin. But I've been liking it lately. So I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 102 Shell Beige. And I'm going to be mixing it with the Cover FX Enhancer drops in the color Celestial. And I don't like this as a highlighter. I can't find like the perfect way to blend it, and this was like 40 something dollars. I'm not letting this go to waste. So I figured I could mix it with my foundation, and I fell in love with the look of it. It was absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna be doing that for you guys today. So I'm just taking some on the back of my hand of the foundation. Then I'm going to be taking like 1.5 drops maybe, or maybe 2 drops of the enhancer drops. And I'm just going to be mixing that in with my finger. And then I'm going to be dabbing it on my face with my finger as well. Alright, and I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender and blending that all together. And the reason why I thought of putting the enhancer drops into my foundation, because I was just really playing around with my like routine. I wanted like a glow within since I was loving my skin so much that day, and it worked. It was awesome. You know, since I can't use it for highlighter, since I can't really find a perfect way to blend out the enhancer drops, I just thought it was a really great idea. Love it. Oh my god, it's awesome. I really recommend doing this if you have a trouble time using it as a highlighter, or if you like using it as a highlighter. Definitely try this. It's awesome. I'll definitely be getting more colors just because of this that could potentially match my skin tone better, because the Celestial is more of a pink based, not so much of a like a golden like skin color. Okay, so the next thing I do is I go in with concealer, and I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. I'm going to be dotting that under my eyes, bridge of the nose, the forehead, and the chin. And this color is really, really light for me. I bought it online, and everybody knows how shopping online for skin colors is. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle, whatever, that concealer, and I'm going to be going under it to kind of not make it so intense. But these can be intense, just my under eyes. I don't like them to be super white. I'm taking my beauty blender and blending all of that together. My dog's head is under the bed. What are you doing? He's probably like, he probably found the ball that we lost forever ago. It glows in the dark, so it's probably under there. Oh yeah, it's definitely under there because he keeps sticking his head under the bed. Alright, now that I have all the concealer blended in, I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D, oh my god, my beauty blender. So I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D translucent setting powder, and I'm going to be setting my face as well as baking my under eyes. Now that I'm done with my face for right now, we're going to move on to the eyes while this setting powder is baking on my face. So for my eyeshadow primer base, whatever, I'm going to be taking the matte paint pot in soft ochre, like that, and I'm going to be taking a shader brush and just priming my eyelids with that. I take that all the way to my brow, making sure when I put a brow bone highlight up there that it really pops. Today I'm going to be using the Tarte's Pro palette, and it is so pretty. I love it. Everybody else loves it. I'm not the only one. And I'm just going to be taking the shade Classic, and I'm going to be setting my eyes with this color to make everything blend really easily. You know the deal with that. And I'm going to be using that as my transition shade. And I'm also taking this on a Morphe brush, again from the blue set, and it's just like a fluffy, buffy or whatever brush. I really want to build up that color so we have a really, really nice gradient transition shade. And it's like a neutral color. You can use it with like any sort of look that you're going for. And then I'm going to be taking the color Profesh. Yeah, Profesh right there. And it's the one right next to the one I just used. And it's kind of like a deeper, darker purple, but it's also like light enough where you can use it as another transition shade. I zoomed you guys in so you could kind of see what I'm doing up close. That was a mistake. Bye, Sarah. I'm sorry. So I'm basically blending till I see no more harsh lines. And the thing about this, I just cleaned this brush because I had product on there and I didn't want it. I wanted to use this brush. And it's kind of wet still. So I'm going to just have to take another brush and blend it all out. It's just a pink fluffy brush. It's a really good brush actually. So I'm just going to be taking a Wet n Wild brush and blending that all out just because it was wet. So it's a lot more deeper than what I thought it was going to be, but it's probably because it was wet. I'm going to go back in with the first color, Chic, and blend that all together to make everything kind of more gradient and not as harsh of lines, and to soften up that second color we went in with. Next I'm going to be taking the color Drama, That's right there. And I'm going to be taking it on a Ulta small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be focusing. I did that in my last video. I don't know why. Focusing that on the outer corner of my eye. Not bringing it in too far because I want to keep that lid nice and clean and very matte, because we're not going to go in with a shimmer today. Just really taking a small amount of product on my brush and going into my outer corner, because I know I can build it up and get more product. I can't take it back off if I go in with way too much. Blending that into my crease just the tiniest bit to blend it all together and make everything seamless. I'm taking that fluffy brush again and blending and blending and blending. Alright guys, we are going to get a little bit edgy here. We are pushing our limit right now. We're doing black. And I'm just going to be taking the tiniest amount of black on a little Zoeva brush. I mean, it is so tiny. And I'm really just focusing that on to closer to the lash line on that outer corner to really add some depth and really darken it, and so the winged liner won't look as just coming out of nowhere. It'll have some nice gradients to it. And you really want to be careful with black eyeshadows because it can get messy real quick. I know we've all been there. And I'm going to be taking a fluffier Zoeva brush and going in with that first color, Chic, and blending everything together. Just to kind of lighten it up because it got pretty dark and I didn't want this a really dark look. Next, I'm going to be taking a shader fluffy brush on, and it's from Japanesque. And I'm going to be taking the color Vintage. Oh my god, I need to learn not to do that. The color Vintage right there. Packing that onto there and putting that all over my lid. I really wanted a matte, subtle look with a clear lid, nothing glitter, so we can focus that onto the wing and the lashes. Alright, so the eyeshadow is done on the top. And now I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. And I'm going to be taking the NYC liquid eyeliner in 887 Extreme Black. Now me and liquid eyeliner, or I'm sorry, winged eyeliners, have a love-hate relationship. I have good days and bad days. So we shall see what day today is. I'm like praying. This is what I was praying for. Like, hopefully I have a good winged eyeliner day for my video. And every video after that. But we all know that's impossible. We don't start it. Today is obviously going to be a bad eyeliner day. BRB, while I literally, like, this doesn't happen. This isn't what my definition of bad. My definition of bad is, like, uneven. This literally, F me, come on. We're just gonna fix it. Yeah. Lashes will hide everything. Earthing. So I'm just gonna like go over where I messed up. And we're also going to conceal to make that wing really sharp. Okay guys, so I finally got my wings to cooperate. Just a little bit. I actually fixed it with my Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner. I'm going to be taking my Smith 220 brush, and it looks like that. And I'm going to be taking the shade Profesh, that second color we went in with, on the lid. And I'm going to be really focusing on my lash line. Not bringing it down too far, because I don't, since the look is already really dark, I don't want my eyes to be dragged down even more. Then I'm going to be taking the color we put in our outer corner, Drama, and doing the same process I was just doing. Did somebody move upstairs? We just had our neighbors upstairs like move out. Stole our doormat, but it's cool. But I think somebody else moved in. That was really fast. There's no way. Now I'm going to be putting on some mascara, and for the top I'm going to be using the Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. Then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. I like this for the bottom lashes because I really feel like it gets in between all of them. And in between all the lashes. So I'm going to sweep away this setting powder. And I'm just using a Morphe brush from that blue collection. And then I'm going to be setting my whole face with my Stay Matte pressed powder from Rimmel. I'm going to be taking it on a It Cosmetics number 114 Essential Bronzer brush. And I'm going to be setting the parts of the face where I didn't set the concealer. So wherever my concealer wasn't, I'm going to be putting powder there. So for contour, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm in the light to medium shades. And I'm going to be taking this cooler shade in the middle, and I'm going to be taking that on a Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm just going to be doing my cheekbones. Forehead, the sides of my nose, and this part of my chin, and my jawline. So then I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques. I'm going to be taking that brush. I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'm going to be blending that all together to get that diffused effect. I'm going to be taking the warmer shade in the palette, taking it on this buffing brush, and really just doing the tops of where I contoured. Again, to make that gradient effect. And then I'm just going to be taking a fluffy brush and blending them both together. Now for blush, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush. Didn't need to say all of that, but I did. And it's in the shade I Will Always Love You. I'm going to be taking it on my blush brush, tapping the excess off. I like to smile during this so I know like where to focus my blush. And I bring it all the way back. For highlight, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. And I think I'm going to be taking the shade, Amethyst right in the middle. Taking that onto my Real Technique setting brush. And I'm going to be spraying that with a little bit of like primer. Like, oh, that was the wrong way. Ooh. I'm getting that wet. I'm really putting that, oh God. Did you see that? Wow. Okay, Kat. Okay. Okay. Well, so I was really going for like a more natural look. No. Kat said no. Kat said no, not today. Not today. I'm glad I got this palette. Like I pulled this out. It was like hidden back there and I just like, it's like, oh, we'll do that today. Wow. So for lips, I'm going to be using the NARS like lip crayon they have. This is in the shade, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's the name of it. Rick Ujian. Alright, so all I have left to do is pop on some lashes and I will show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Put my lashes on and everything's set. Actually, no it's not. I'm so glad I said that. I did not put in setting spray. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm going to be taking the NYX setting spray. It's a matte finish. I'm going to be spraying that all over. Make that highlight more intense than it already is, girl. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed and come back for more videos.